Hi everyone, it's Pastor Christina. It's great to be with you today. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of what I've been working on for the upcoming Sunday sermon and Bible study and some of what's on my mind this week. Throughout the course of my life, I have been told that you are either a leader or a follower. And I have learned that this is actually not the truth. We are both leaders and followers. We're always following someone else, the person who has been in the position before us, the person who's above us, our boss, our role model, our parent, the parent we wish we had, someone we are following. As a pastor, I would like to say we're following Jesus, hopefully. And someone is always following us. No matter how uninfluential we think we are, there is someone watching us, and they are taking note and being influenced by our actions or our inactions. As we let our lives speak, we are called to an awareness that we are not just leaders who forge ahead, making new paths for others to follow. We are also followers, and who we follow will influence the paths that we forge. Tonight in Bible study, we're talking about Mark 4, which begins with the parable of the sower. A farmer went out and scattered seed. Some seed fell on good soil, and some fell on the path, and some fell on the thorns. Now, as the disciples listened to this parable, they were perplexed. What did Jesus mean? What's the message that he's trying to tell? They didn't understand. We've had 2,000 years of commentary around this parable, so of course we understand it perfectly well. But the problem for us is executing it, making it happen. Where are we sowing our seeds? How deep are our roots? There are problems with this parable, of course. It's not an exact perfect parallel because seeds can't move once they've been sown. Once they begin to take root, there they are. But we presumably don't have to stay where we have been sown. If we are sown among thorns or among rocks, we can uproot ourselves and move to more fertile soil. But the question still has to be asked. Where we are planted is going to be where others plant themselves. They are going to look at the amazing, wonderful, beautiful, talented people we are, and they're going to say to themselves that they want to be just like you. And they're going to plant themselves where you have found nourishment. If that place is clearly on the beach with your toes in the sand, then that is where they will go. If it is in the living room with the Wall Street Journal, then that is where they are going to seek nourishment. If you have found nourishment through the doors of the church, eventually those who follow you are going to follow you through those doors into a relationship with God, planting themselves where you have found nourishment. We go where we are led by the ones we follow. That's where we make paths in this world. So now you have gotten a little hint of what this Sunday's sermon is going to include. I don't want to give you any more than that because I don't want to take away any excitement. More to come on that, more thoughts there. I want to give you a little bit of news from Washington Farm this week, some tidbits of information that you might want to have, some announcements. A couple of weeks ago, I posted on Facebook this little picture, and it is little, 3x4 picture. It is from October 22nd, 1978. It is a church picture, and some of you asked if it would be possible to get a copy of this. And so we have been working hard on making that happen. Through the miracles of modern technology, we were able to blow that picture up from this to this. And so it's a little brighter and a little sharper. Thank you, technology. If you would like a copy of this picture, we can make it any size up to an 8x10. We are willing to do that for you for a donation of your choosing. You can let us know at admin@washingtonfarmumc.org. We are taking orders until the end of February. March 1st, we will send in an order. If you would like a copy, please let us know, and we are happy to do that. But we would like to have those orders to be placed by the end of February. So just let us know, and we will do that. We're happy to mail them out to you through the end of the month. Confirmation begins this Sunday. We have 3 confirmands. They will be preparing to make their profession of faith on Easter Sunday. This is a big time in the lives of our youth. It's an important time in the life of the church. Please be in prayer for these 3 young women. They all happen to be young women this year. But please be in prayer for them as they prepare for this commitment in their lives, in prayer for their mentors and teachers as they are walking with them over the next 6 weeks of this journey. The cantata choir is going to be starting rehearsals soon for Easter cantata, and while all voices are much needed, men's voices are needed in particular, so stretch out those vocal cords and get ready for the Easter cantata. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful as usual. The last thing that I want to let you know about is that our church address is changing. Now, we are not moving. Our physical location is staying the same, but we are taking the mail off of the street to a P.O. box. So if you want to mail us something, our address is now going to be P.O. Box 36, Mount Vernon, VA 22121. Still the same physical location, still open every day for prayer, still here on Sundays, 9 and 11. All of that is still the same, but we're just making our mail a little bit more secure. And so if you have something to mail to us, switch our address to the P.O. box if you would. Of course, for the next year, they'll forward mail, so don't stress over it, but wanted to let you know about that. That's it from Washington Farm for today. Looking forward to being with you again. It is always a joy in whatever way we can connect to one another. Again, God's blessings upon you, and I look forward to seeing you soon.